This podcast is certified fresh. Freshmediaworks.com.
Welcome to the Montgomery ISD Athletics Show, where each week we share conversations about everything that makes MISD athletics so great. Montgomery ISD, in partnership with families and community, will graduate all students with the knowledge, skills, and leadership necessary to thrive as productive and responsible citizens. Athletics play a vital role in student success, promoting physical and mental well-being while developing essential life skills like teamwork, leadership, and resilience that benefit students far beyond high school. The Montgomery ISD Coaches Show is fueled by EAG Automotive, East Texas's MVP since 1977. With 8 locations and a winning lineup of new and pre-owned rides, they bring the heat with hometown hustle and high-performance service. EAG Automotive, where East Texas drives to win.
With 60,000 fiber route miles across 20 states, we deliver reliable solutions. We prioritize customer service to build better relationships and a better Texas. Consolidated Communications. Let's build a better network.
All right, everybody join me in welcoming Kayli Kane from Lake Creek Volleyball to the show. Coach, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Awesome. So I guess bring us up to speed on where things stand for the season. I know we've got one game regular season left, and it's a big one, which we will talk about. But talk about where the team has been so far this season.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the mindset of I always schedule a really tough preseason because I think we need to be the best. And if you want to be the best, you need to compete with the best. Some people have a different mindset. They want confidence. I am always in the mindset of like a growth mindset. If we're competing with the best, we're going to be playing at the highest level. So if you look at our schedule, I mean, we've been competing with nothing but big ranked 6As, and we've taken our lumps. But at the beginning, I explained to my kids and the parents the process and kind of how I think and where I want to go. And there's always a lot of buy-in on that. And again, knowing we're going to win some big games and we're going to lose some big games, and that's okay. We're just learning and we're getting better. So I don't think that our record is an indication of how good we are, honestly, because if you look at our losses, again, they're all to big top-ranked 6A teams. Right. And again, that's okay. We're doing well through district. Our district's a tough one. Yeah. It's arguably one of the toughest 5A districts in the state, and we're all beating each other and losing to each other. And it's, we were second this round, then we're third, then we're fourth, and we're all just trading places. So, with the D1 and D2 situation, we're going in as second place in Division II. And I think we're sitting in a pretty good place. And we have a big one on Friday. We have a bye tonight. Yeah. So the girls are going to do, they kind of make fun of me because I don't give them days off. I don't play like Queen of the Court or funsies. Like we get in and we work. But today I'm breaking out of my mold a little bit and I'm going to let them paint some pumpkins today on our day off, do a little bit of team bonding, have fun moving into Halloween. So we're getting a day off today and then crank it back up the next 2 days. And then we have College Station and senior night on Friday.
Nice. Well, what I need to know now is what is Queen of the Court?
It's the kids love it. All volleyball players love it. I hate it. My kids know, don't even ask me. I hate it. I think it's a waste of time. It's just a fun little 3-on-3 where anybody plays any position. It's just for fun. It's an open gym style game. Yeah. And no offense to coaches who like queens, but I hate it with all of my soul as a coach. As a player, I loved it. It's fun, but it's an open thing to me. And we get in and we work. So
good team building.
Yes.
I love that. So, and you mentioned College Station. You played them last month, lost 3-0, but if you look at the scores, they were close. So this is a team you can beat.
Absolutely. And I think again, we're a super, super young team.
Yeah.
We graduated some talent last year, so we knew we were going to have some pieces coming in that had to fill big roles, and it was just going to look different. And I start three freshmen, my setter, one of my middle blockers, and then my libero are freshmen. My outside's a sophomore, a couple of my DSs are sophomores. Like we're really young.
Mhm.
And then we have some strong seniors. We have Kansas Lamar, my other middle blocker, who's 6'3", and she's a force to reckon with. And then we have Taylor Woods on the right side, and she's 6 feet, and she's a big, strong kid. So, again, we just had a lot of growing pains. But yeah, we can. This team's funny. I think I've said this to a lot of people. We have the ability to beat absolutely anybody we play. Like,
Yeah.
I truly believe that. We also have the ability to lose to absolutely anybody. So, it kind of is what mental state we're in at the moment. Are
Yeah.
we focused? Are we on the same path? And I never know what I'm going to get with this group. And so that makes me a little nervous. But
Yeah.
again, I know the ability's there. I know it's in us and I believe in them. So it's just hoping that we show up on Friday night.
Nice. And so talk about that flux as far as mental, acuity and focus. Uh, is it more of, I believe in myself, I can run through a brick wall versus I'm horrible, I suck at this, or is it attention to it? What is the mental game that they fight with?
Yeah, I think early on, I think we were losing a little consistently. Again, we played in Volleypalooza, which is a really tough tournament. We played in
Yeah.
Pearland, it's a really tough tournament. And then we got invited to the Bridgeland tournament, which was Bridgeland, Tompkins, Fulshire. Again,
Yeah.
all three teams ranked in 6A, and we're in that tournament with all the bigs. And I think losing in the beginning kind of hurt. It hurt our feelings a little bit. And it's been kind of trying to build back that mentality of like, you are good enough, you are talented, and getting them to buy into the process. And I think we're finally getting that back. And then we're doing a book study right now. We're doing the energy bus. I've done that with a couple of my teams, kind of about
Nice.
positive self-talk, how your thoughts control your outlook on life, and whether that's in your family, your schooling, your team. And I think the girls have really bought into that, and they're starting to implement that. And I hear them talk about it in practice, and they're understanding like how important your mental game is.
Yeah.
And I think physically we're fine. I think mentally is where we need to be a lot better, and we're getting there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the difference between a good team and a great team is that mental game.
Yeah.
Do you find at this time in the season you're still coaching technique and strategy, or is it all mental game now?
It just depends. Everybody we play is a little bit different. So we watch film. I watch a lot of film, and then I send it to the girls and say, this is what our focus is going to be this week. This team is weak in the middle. We're going to focus on running our middles. This team is weak on the pins. We're going to focus on attacking the line. Um, so that is physical and that is
Mhm.
technique. But I think actually getting them to implement it and sticking to the game plan is a huge part of that mental focus. And when we stick to game plan and we are mentally tough enough to understand we're going to make mistakes,
Yeah.
that's literally the game of volleyball. It's a game of mistakes. And if they can overcome that, we're fine. So it's getting them to understand the mental part is the big part right now.
Got it. Got it. So talk to me about College Station because that's going to determine. I mean, you're locked into the postseason already, but it will determine a little bit, right, as far as whether you win this one.
Yeah, I think it affects them more than it affects us because we're D2. We're already sitting where we're going to finish. But I
Yeah.
think moving into postseason, this is a big one for us. This is a statement game for us. Um, I think people have been doubting us along the way, and to turn around and beat College Station would be a huge statement on our part. Like, hey, we're still growing. Some
Yeah.
teams have peaked, and we have not even come close to our ceiling. And again, I think we can do it. They've got some really strong pieces. They have 7 seniors.
Yeah.
Blair Thiebaud, their setter, going to Louisville. I actually got to coach her when she was little in Austin. So I always kind of feel like I have a little piece of her journey because she's such a special kid. But she is an absolute force to reckon with. She's a big, tall kid. She's a great setter that runs their court, and she scores a ton for them. Last time she blocked us a lot, so I think we're going to have to change up our game on playing smarter and quit trying to swing through such a big kid. And then they've got a really strong little libero who does a good job for them defensively. I think we serve really well. And we serve receive really well. So if we can do those things and get our offense on board, we should be okay.
Love that. I love that. In Texas, the football coaches deal with a lot of recruiting. And now with volleyball growing, from what I've seen, the fastest growing sport in the country, and opportunities coming up at the collegiate level, the professional level now. Do you spend much time doing that, working to help promote your kids?
Absolutely. My husband and I own Austin Performance in Austin, obviously. And that's a huge part of our club world. But because I'm in that world, I'm able to help my kids here. Last year, I helped some of my seniors get to where they were. Some college coaches have reached out to me because of my connections with the club. And they know I'm high school. They say, do you have any high school kids? And I'm like, yeah, I've got some great kids. I think all 5 of my seniors could go play at the next level. I think some of them want to, some of them do not want to, and that's fine. But yeah, that's a big part of it. I think Kansas Lamar will be a big recruit for us. A big school just reached out to me Saturday about her, and we'll see where she lands. And then Taylor Woods is also another big recruit for us. She's a D1, D2 kid, and yeah, coaches are reaching out and they're still working. It's more on the club side that they see those kids, but I think a lot of colleges are starting to reach out to high school coaches again, because especially with the transfer portal, I think that culture piece is coming into play a lot with kids jumping schools so quickly. And so I think bringing the high school coach back into recruiting, especially in Texas, is a big piece for them if they're wanting to build their culture and not have kids in the transfer portal so much.
Right on, right on. Well, Coach, I want to thank you so much for sitting down with me. Congratulations on locking in the playoffs, and best of luck, not only with College Station, but moving forward in the postseason.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. At the Woodlands Behavioral Health and Wellness Center, they want kids to thrive, not just in school, but in sports and in life. Pressures like anxiety, ADHD, or even the stress of competition and injuries can hold them back. That's why their team offers specialized care, including sports psychology, to help kids manage performance pressure, bounce back from setbacks, and build confidence on and off the field. They provide complimentary consultations, so call today. Call 281-528-4226 or visit addwoodlands.com, because every student deserves the chance to thrive.